Nicola Carraro at the back had a 12th place grid penalty, Michael. Look at it, tasty.
It could do. We often see big group battles here around Sachsenringen. The waterfall as well, even pulling out of the last corner, so it keeps the group together. A slower race where they're managing the tyre consumption throughout.
Yeah, he's the one to keep an eye on, isn't he, about how he manages it.
He's good at controlling his energy into the tyres throughout the race. Looking into the soft front, and everyone else on the grid is the hard front, hard rear. So Rios, as spicy as he's been lately, and Kelso can make it work with it. Yeah, let's see what way this race unfolds. I do see it being of sorts a little bit on the second row of the grid, but he'll come through from there, not a problem.
Joel Cole is part of the job.
Yeah, which is unusual in Moto 3, but too much temperature into the shoulder of the tyre because the left takes a beating around here.
Point of the championship when this is done. Already Max Keeles has a 90-point front row. Hakim Danish in third, Marco Morelli in second. For the first time, Brian out. We are racing here at the German Grand Prix. An excellent start from Urin into turn one. Behind, Max Keeles is under pressure from sixth place. It's Uriarte who leads them down the hill.
Yeah, an impressive start from Brian as he gets nudged aside at the Omega from 15th on the grid. He was making a good pace on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, he's one I'd be keeping an eye on in this race. Look at Mark, not wanting to spin his tyres up early on in the race, and that's put him under pressure now, battling behind. Uriarte will try and escape it. Oh, up down the waterfall for the very first time. 5 of them chasing down. From being second in turn one is down to sixth place. Across it with Alvaro Carpe, Salmela and Max Keeles there in
Mella. It was Neil Hodgson making, oh, that's a big tail up into
Valentin Peroni involved in that. What is it? No, it's Peroni a bit higher up.
I think it was.
Messi.
It looked like...
Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, it was actually I'd said he had decent pace, but not quite sure what's gone on.
Was as they crossed the line, Kelso from Eddie O'Shea, Peroni, Scott Ogden and also, yeah, I guess the move maybe would have come from behind.
0.8 of a second. It's going to get bigger if they all start battling like out. Carpe now up into second, chasing down. Across the line, another. I don't understand that. Keeles was quicker than Uriarte, but
he's used one of his track limits already, which we see quite
5-1. So I wonder whether he has got through the green paint.
Contact there at the apex of turn one.
Yeah, heavy contact as well. Let's have a look. Oh, a big one for Peroni. Uriarte down in the gravel, but it looks like Peroni coming off work. And they're closing back on Uriarte on this away.
No, it looks like it's coming back on this lap. It needed
keep he have to use, though, to try and close in. It'll be interesting to see, won't it, as we 0.2 takes the lead at 5 back to Rico Salmela, and then a gap back to Hakim Danish and Hayes
to this lead 5. Again, he'll have to use tyre to do so.
Over through 4 and 5 yesterday. See how fast it is through there. Flattens out. Warm-up this morning. Again, look how fast it is through that corner. Timing screens, not seen it. Is that... Where's that?
Running those first couple of laps, that's a shame for Casey. He was looking really...
Broke Carpe's number 83 behind us.
The pace at the front's just dropped ever so slightly. He got his head down, worked hard, had that margin, and then when he seen the gap coming down...
You have to manage it, didn't you? You could have gone off like that, Brian.
Yeah, I think it's 2 laps really is the optimum window for these... once you use the rubber, essentially, it begins to skid around on corner end.
The garage, that's good to see, because he took a heavy thwack. It looks like he is okay, a bit stronger. Queckenberg, final corner on the circuit. Climb in third, effectively the top 3 with another bout with tonsillitis, and yeah,
this year following his injury that he picked up in the crash from the Brazil race, the second fastest man on the grid this year. So yeah, he's a bit of a tough
down at turn 3, just trying to hang on to the back here.
The last 2 laps he had a really good run. He's banging his head, frustrated. Pretty much the same lap time as the leader, Brian Uriarte, so
he's caught out and dropped him back, but he has made his way back onto the best laps. At the front, we're looking, just looks like he's being cut adrift, but if he can stay there...
He's struggling a little bit, but he's just keeping his powder dry a little bit, sometimes staying within reach, within touching distance. Very clever that way.
But that's you had him, he was with you, wasn't he?
Well, 2.5, 3, over 3 seasons, but he joined us halfway through. It's Brian Uriarte, Marco Morelli and Hakim Danish, all graduates from Junior G. Very clever. Both Uriarte and Marco Morelli very good at control.
Fast turn 10, flick it right. Trust the bike outside of the racetrack.
Mella to the outside at the final. Fair shout from both Neil Hutchin and Steve Day off air. Colin
He is right in the mix, and well, he looked faster than Carpe through it. Don't have to force it through on the inside.
seems, but yeah, good.
Hasn't it, to his World Championship campaign. 2 fifth places already started to show in his rookie season. There's talent there. Hakim Danish and Veda Pratama's goal. Oh, that's a huge one from Esteban. Yeah, it was.
He's done so well to avoid. We were just looking at Cruz's progression through the race from, was it 18th? And
that's exactly where the Gian Antonio went down. A similar sort of thing.
Side,
yeah,
from
losing the rear, wasn't it?
Qualifying, losing the rear down through there. It turned 7.
Well, he's okay in that one because that was ugly. A pair of them heavy. That chase pack there is Cruz being helped away, so crashes for both.
A bit dazed there, but good to see him on his feet and walking off of his own.
Esteban did everything he could, didn't he?
Yeah.
Grabbed a handful of front brakes, which were still there. The yellow flags were still out on the racetrack. Both of them in the 25s behind.
5-7 last time around from Quiles. He just
looks to me like he's looking lively on Carpe. It was just felt like he was struggling to stay with the lead duo, so I wonder if someone across the line.
Look at Matteo Bertelli just in the top of the shot. The MTA 26-1 last time around though, so a little bit faster than Carpe in the group.
Adrian Fernandez chasing down Bertelli. He's in a group with the helmets riders, and then Eddie O'Shea has caught and passed. Cormac scoring a point now, despite having run through the gravel.
Another angle, see as he comes into the shot, loses the rear.
Oh yeah, that's horrible for Esteban, isn't it? I mean, it's horrible for Cruz, a whole lot worse for himself.
Over the handlebars, so that was...
It slammed him down, didn't it, as soon as he hit the gravel. Oh.
Just coming up to the halfway stage. Those lead 2 are making a bit of a break. Again, 26-0.
And Bertelli behind is quicker than that trio. Battle with... They give up a position easily. And while it feels like Salmela get away...
No, he won't relent. This is the middle of the Omega. Carpe's going to stick it on to allowing duel at the front between Uriarte. So yeah, it'll be good to see the battle as this race progresses.
Salmela...
But Alvaro will not give best. He's second in the title race.
Yeah, turn to us is Adrian Cruz having all this bang on the head, which will be the problem for him. And now Marco Morelli, having seen the 2 in front of him battling, has thought, right, I need far adrift. Yeah, Carpe's one.
As he sits at the back of the group is when someone drops the hammer, as Uriarte want to work from there to get back into contention for this race victory today.
Oh, big moment behind for Alvaro Carpe. Earlier today had his big crash, and Carpe was labouring, wasn't it? Yeah, he was shaking the head from Nicky Ayo. I feel like there's so much pressure.
The way it skates around. And yes, Buck and Bronco relinquished that second position in the championship to Brian Uriarte. Actually, he's
the last 4 results for Uriarte. The win in Italy, 4th in Hungary. Rookie. Well, he came through, didn't he, as the Rookies champion, Junior GP champion, showing what he's made of.
Students worked hard. He's lapping the same times as Uriarte there, where he can catch a little bit of a draft up the hill.
Yeah, Salmela quicker than him, and Bertelli quicker than him for them. At the front, as Quiles had a moment, just having a look if Uriarte might have broken them. I mean, this could be a lights to
pace, and I always thought that Quiles would have the...
There you can see, just look across the line, Brian Uriarte leading for 3rd place, but I don't know what happened there with Quiles. He lost 3 tenths.
Tenths in sector, or further 2 tenths in sector 2, stretched the gap out the first sector there this time around.
Maybe just taking a moment. It's impressive from a rookie, isn't it?
Yeah.
From Uriarte. Sort of thing Quiles was doing last.
He's very, very good at controlling races, and the way he qualified yesterday, I thought he might have lapped them consistently. 25.8 last time around, and we're past the halfway distance lap times.
Yeah, anyone who thought the Spanish production line following in the footsteps of Quiles, following in the footsteps of and the rest.
Quiles did respond back into the 25s last time around, all the way to the final turn.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. Oh.